Welcome everybody to our HVRL series, ARCA series. What is this? Week 6, I believe. We're here at the Indy Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. Boy, that's a mouthful there. I'm
Yes, it
Sean
is.
Happick, joined with Sean Wilder. How you doing, Wilder?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
That is good. You raced here in the trucks. We were here at the trucks just Sunday. They were here in real life. Trucks, Xfinity. I think that was all that was at RRP, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I watched both of them though. They were good races to watch.
Oh, did you? Yep. I watched the truck one. It was pretty fun. It's my first time I ever watched an RRP race, so it's interesting to see for sure. I enjoyed it. The truck race Sunday. I mean, we had a few more cautions than I would have hoped, but overall, it was pretty good racing up and down the field. So, um,
Yeah, I think so. Even in the trucks, it was a multi-groove. You could hit the bottom, you could hit the high. I preferred to be on the bottom than the top. It seemed like the top, you're kind of relying on the guy below you to stay down and off of you, so that gets a little scary if you're up on the top. But in real life, man, I was watching them guys. Them guys are running the apron below the yellow line on the flat part of the track.
they
And I
were.
tried it. It was just too loose in the truck. But I did not try in the ARCA cars. I would assume it's going to be a little slippery down there, but I think that might be just like how iRacing has it set up to have less grip down there. Maybe the marbles or however they had it, set up. But anyways, I expect at least two grooves, maybe kind of three, and cut it down off of 3 and 2. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the race here.
These ARCA cars do feel like they have a lot more grip. I think they're much more made for short track racing. Um, so, I mean, I feel these guys should be able to keep the car under them for the most part, giving each other room and not coming up because these cars are a little tight in the corners. I guess will be the issues, and probably like we just seen there, coming off of 2 and coming off 4, just have to be a little bit easy on the throttle, or else you will knock that ass end around.
Yeah, that I think they are. If we get some longer green flag runs, I think it's going to get to where they're kind of tight in the middle of the corner, where they're going to kind of drift up a little bit, Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping we see some long green flag runs the way they get some tire wear, and I think that's when the best racing happens here is when everybody's got a little bit of tire wear.
Yeah, what are we looking for fuel here?
Oh, man. I want to say it's like 40, right at 40 or 41 laps. But yeah, I mean, it's not too much different than the trucks. I think these cars get a little more tight in the center of the corner than the trucks do. The trucks you can kind of throttle off and off the corner and rotate it that way.
Right. Well, why don't we see if we can get Dayhoff, our points leader, in here to give us a little chatting.
All right, want me to grab him?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Dayhoff. This is Sean and Sean up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you.
All right, what's our points leader thinking about this race tonight? You got a little bit of experience on Sunday. You think you got the speed to stay out front here?
I think I got the speed to stay out front. It's keeping the car straight. These cars handle a lot different than the trucks, a lot looser.
Okay, yeah. I did a couple just short 10-lap runs, and it was kind of similar. I didn't feel completely that when I was running them, but I could have been doing some different track. But yeah, that's interesting. So throttle control is going to be key here. Is that what you're saying there?
Yeah, it's throttle control and a lot of 10-point braking here. You hit the brakes too hard, you're gonna lose speed. Don't hit the brakes hard enough, you're gonna hit in the wall.
Well, are you
Yeah,
looking for a top 10 finish, or are you looking to try to, or do you really feel like you can win this race?
I wouldn't go as far as winning it, but I'll say I'll probably look at top 5 if I can keep it clean.
Awesome. All right, we'll be looking for you, man. Hopefully, we get to interview you for throughout the race. That means you're going to be up front if we get to interview you, or you'll get a podium. So, hopefully, we get to talk to you again, man.
We'll get him back to his team there. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate
Yep.
you.
Oh!
He's racing. We'll see you, buddy. That was some live action right there.
The concentration is hard on that guy. I'm gonna get Jason Kraft up in here, see how he feels.
You got him all.
Yeah, I got him.
All right.
Hey, Jason Kraft, you're up here in the booth with Sean and Sean. How you feeling today, man?
How's it going?
What's up? How you feeling on this here at IRP in these ARCA cars?
Kinda how I felt last week at the road course. Finally got a feel of it, so as long as I can stay clean, should be decent.
That's key, isn't it? That is
Yeah,
key.
we were talking to Dayoff. He said the cars were a little loose. Is that you feeling that same thing?
Oh yeah, definitely. Mine's not too loose, but they are definitely loose though.
Well, that'll be something a little different for these ARCA cars, for these guys to deal with. So, well, loose creates more speed. So, good luck out there, man.
That's right. Bruce is
Thank you.
fast.
Appreciate it. Hope to see you guys at the end.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, buddy.
We'll see. Yeah, that is a little different. Maybe with the track temp, maybe it'll cool down a little bit. I mean, we are at 85 track temp. Maybe by the time,
When I was running,
yeah, maybe we maybe when we hit, yeah, maybe when we hit qualifying. Oh, excuse me. Maybe when we hit qualifying, and then the race session, it'll probably an hour will end up going by. So, I'm sure it'll drop it another 5, 6, 7, 8 degrees.
I will say I'm glad to see we got looks like 33 cars is what I'm showing. I mean that's pretty good car count.
Yeah, trucks.
so
We only had what do we have for trucks? Like 32?
About the same. Yeah, it's about right there, I think.
I think a lot of
And
people
then, we
maybe
gotta-
just didn't own the track.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for sure. We got a couple newcomers coming to the league though, and I'm surprised one of them's at the top of the board right now. Nathan Murray with a 21.905, and then Mason Trockey, I guess is how I would say it.
Well, that's
But
how
he's
we're
up
gonna
front
say it.
too.
Yep. Well, Thad Miller,
That's
our
good to see.
third in points, has the second fastest pace. Andrew Holleran, second in points, is third in practice, and our points leader, Brandon Dayhoff, is 8th in practice. So, be pretty good. Then you have the two newcomers that are up there in the top 10. And then Brent Escarino has been doing pretty good these last few races, I would say.
Yeah, he's a solid force in this and in the trucks. He's been I know participating every week, and he does have a penalty this week, but we'll see if he can overcome that.
Well, on this track, I think you sure can. So let's go. Speaking of
Who's
who's
gonna
on
follow?
track, I don't know who's on track. Nathan McMurray, since he's the fastest up, he's out on track. He's the one I clicked on. Colton's out there too. Yeah.
Nice red, white, and blue paint scheme. I like that. Yeah, they're gonna have to be careful on this qualifying lap, especially if it's loose. I'm sure the first lap is probably looser than the second lap. So, I mean, getting a lap down is probably going to be key because I'm assuming some people are going to be pushing it and maybe spin or hit the wall or make a little mistake. So
Oh, for sure. Gotta. Yeah, but you still want to put down a good lap. Lanford got a good lap. There's Murray right there with his first lap out, taking the top, and Miller there. Dad Miller retakes him. Those guys were topping practice. Ooh, I don't think Miller's gonna have a quicker lap on this one.
Dayhoff to the top.
And there's Deha. Yeah, I didn't think Miller's gonna have. It looked like he got a little loose there. Kind of coming out of 4. Dehoff to come around for his second lap. I don't know if he feels comfortable with that time. He's really pushing it. He's getting sideways, but he crosses the line. Knocks his wheel off. He did not do any better there. Like Tim is done. Nathan McGee taking his laps around.
Watching Sean McLean, it looks like he's on his second lap. Let's see what he can do. 22.5 with his first one. Not a great lap.
We need to get that guy a sponsor too, don't we?
Yeah. Primer.
He's just waiting for the calls, man.
22.3. That's all right though. I mean,
That is all right.
you got to finish. That's the key to this race, I think.
Looks like we have Scott Rush, Cameron Dinkle, Christopher Moreland, Andrew Holleran, Robert Cheswick has not qualified yet and may not. Let's see. I know these linger on a little bit because these qualifying laps get done so quick.
Yeah, we got about 2 minutes left on the timer. Minute and a half. Is there anybody else?
Well,
Yep,
here goes
Drew
it.
is
Yep, here goes
just going
Andrew
out,
right
yeah.
now.
And the white card tonight. He just wanted to give his sponsor some extra attention there. Going out by himself at the end, he knew he would get some more camera time.
It's all right to go out and wait, and see how much, see what you need to beat, see how hard you need to push it.
Yeah, especially if you have time. You know you're going to have time here too. At the
Yeah.
end, so don't. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not something you want to do at Talladega or something like that. Those laps tend to take a while. But also, track temp could go up, though, so you have to be careful with that. Or down, so sometimes it benefits you. Let's see, as he crosses
Little
this line
loose off
here.
there,
Yeah.
not bad.
See if he gets top 10 there. No, he does not. 12th right there. So you can put together a good lap. As long as he keeps it, he's quick enough to definitely break that top 10 if he keeps it steady, drifting up a little bit.
That's a good line though, and then coming down, diamonding it off.
Yeah.
Should be good
Let's
right there.
see.
Yep,
There we
there you
go. P4. Not bad. Not bad. I'll definitely get him in the hunt. It'll be an extra point for Dayhoff
Think
for
that's
his
about
pole.
it.
That is it, sir.
Got a couple guys that didn't qualify. Deagle, Moreland, Rush, and Cheswick. They might be being cautious here and
Well,
speeding out this thing.
but all those IPL guys are going to go behind them. So they're going
I
to get
think
moved up.
Some of them guys. Yeah,
Our
some of them guys
IPL.
are- yeah.
All right, we're going to get our IPL down. We're going to get some penalties situated, and we will be back with the starting lineup here shortly.
Set timer. There we go.
All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and go over our starting lineup for tonight. We see right here, Brandon Dayhoff, our points leader, was able to walk away with pole, even only coming out about 8 in practice. So there it is, Brandon Dayhoff, P1. Starting P2 is Jace Keller. Starting P3. Let's get Jace Keller a little look there. Nice looking car, by the way. John Shields is starting P3. Starting P4, second in points, Andrew Holleran. P5, Brent Escanaro. P6, Braden Deany. P7, Joe Ketchmar. P8, Forrest Martin. P9, Thad Miller, which I believe is third in points. Colt Lanford, a good top 10 qualify there. John Stapleton in 11th. 12th, Eric Morton, newcomer to the league. Another newcomer to the league. Starting inside, one row behind him is Nathan Murray. P14 is Jason Kraft. 15th is Gregory Van Nias. 16th is Josh Revel. 17th is Cale Dees. 18th, Corey Moore. 19th, Nathan McGee. Starting P20th, Quinn McLean. Starting 21st, Andrew Zegler. P22nd, Tim Taylor. P23, he's not on the grid yet, Sean McLean. Starting P24 is Mike Burns. P25, James Bolka. P26, Brett McKee. Starting 27th is Reno Connor. 28th is Mason Trowick. Can't remember how you said it. I think you had it right, Wilder. I can't remember how you said that. Newcomer to the league, welcome. Starting P29 is Ryan Stevenson. 30th is Cameron Dinkle. 31st is Robert Cheswick. 32nd is Christopher Moore. These guys not on the grid yet. Robert Cheswick is 31st. Christopher Moreland 32nd. And rounding out our field is Scott Rush.
All right, EOLs are done, so we'll give them like another maybe 2 minutes, if that's all right with you.
Yep, that sounds good with me. What are we down to? 5. We need to start getting a habit of. See, we can't get them to start going about same minutes every because we're getting the hang of everything. So 5-minute mark
So
or
we got
something
about
every time.
so we got about 4 minutes and 15 seconds. So we'll start and at about the 2 minutes. So a little
Okay,
over 2 minutes.
Sounds good. Well, Corey Moore is sponsoring our league with his company DPR. We will take a listen from Matthew Chase. Let him talk about DPR a little bit.
DPR, a trusted home remodeling company out of West Bend, Wisconsin, is known for their high-quality, reliable home remodeling services. They have the craftsmanship, attention to detail, and dedication to customer satisfaction that you're looking for from your home remodeling partners. With more than 10 years of experience, they can help you get that kitchen, bathroom, basement, or your whole home remodeled on time and on budget. For more information on DPR and all of the services that they provide, head to their website, www.dpr-wisco.com. Thank you to DPR for their continued support for the High Velocity Racing League ARCA Series.
Yes, thank you, Matthew Chase, and thank you, DPR. Go with the race info before we cut them loose. How close are we, Mr. Sean?
1 minute.
1 minute? Okay, that'll be perfect. Let's go with this race info then. Tonight, 140 laps around this, I don't know, 7/10 of a mile, 0.67 miles. So yeah, close to 7/10 of a mile track. 140 laps around here. It's pretty flat, so these guys are definitely going to have to use their braking and their just be careful with tire wear. But either way, 140 laps, a stage or a comp caution will be at lap 46. 3 additional tire sets and 1 fast repair. 79 ambient temperature outside, 59% humidity. It's a light breeze at 7 miles an hour, and we have 81-degree track temp. So not bad, pretty favorable conditions for these guys. So, and I believe the fuel load is about 40 as we get ready to go here.
They should be pulling off pit road here. We might have to extend it. I hope not, but we'll see how quickly they're able to get lined up from the EOLs here.
That's fine. You have all that now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I believe they get 2 to go on the short track, right? Or did they go right ahead?
Yeah, they get 2.
Okay.
So we'll see where they're at. I'm probably just gonna extend it a lap just to make sure.
I would, yeah.
Somebody didn't make it out of pit road here.
Oh.
Is that the tool man? Oh no. Come on, Tim. He's having equipment issues, I think, before. So.
Again? All right. That's fine. So we extended it, so we'll have 2 more laps here. Get out of there,
We
Tim.
extended it, just to
Yeah.
make sure.
Tim's about to get lapped right here. There we go, Tim to get lapped. Not sure if that counts before or not.
I extended it 1 more just to make sure because they're still scattered.
Well, they still had 1 more after this, didn't they?
Yeah, but we're strung out all the way down the backstretch still. If they get lined up, I can advance it. So.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. It's single file for all the EOL, so I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to fall in line there. They're getting close. It may not hurt to go another lap, but I mean, they could be close to being ready, but it's not going to hurt to have that extra lap, I don't think. Yeah, some of them are still jockeying around, so.
Yeah, they're not lined up properly.
All right. Ready or not.
I think the lights are off on the pace car. I think we're as good as we're gonna get.
Yeah, they've been off the whole time. That's what kept getting me confused.
All right.
So,
well,
I
I think they're about ready to fire off here.
Oh yeah, 4 laps to get straight. They got to be ready by now. Here we go. Yep, pace car dies off there. Can wait on the flag man, wave that green. We'll get going here in Indianapolis. Here at IRP. Always a fun track. And we're green. Now starts it off with Jace Keller on the outside. We'll see if Drew can't catch up to them, make some moves. Ooh, got Drew already getting in the wall, already slamming her down there in front of Joe Ketchmar there.
Yeah, I like these cars. I like the look of these cars.
I do too. They are fun.
Older NASCAR cars.
Yeah.
Not the older ones, but the
Oh,
2000s and, you know. Yeah.
They sound great when you're in them too.
They have a similar body styles in some of those cars.
Oh yeah, I just like the motor sounds. I think are one of the best in iRacing.
And they're not the twisted up ones, kind of like the Gen 4. Or the
Right.
ones that are all funky with the offset rear and everything.
Man, I seen those trucks racing IRP. Man, it was
Oh
throwing me
yeah.
off.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Oh, like Nathan McGee back there. We'll go back and watch this here.
I think 48 and the 26 there got into each other.
Well, we're about to watch it right now. Yep, looks like the 48's, I mean, oh, that's just net code. That's big net code. They didn't even touch.
Was it?
Yeah, it was big time net code. That's a shame on them there. They were racing good, and they did give each other plenty of room, so no fault of y'all's. Yeah, it was some, big net code there. I mean, they were both just tracking up. I don't think anything would have happened. Yep, but that was it. That was all. So that was no harm, no foul, really. I would let everybody know that was just some big net code, but
Yeah, I just keyed up and let him know. 26 was
yeah, I want
He's
to
like, "It
see him.
happens."
Yeah, I didn't want to see him get mad, take it out on someone later over net code. I know some people like that. Why?
I don't know, man. This they gotta fix it though, because it seems like it happens a lot, man. And sometimes it's like a couple feet. It's not even close.
I have seen
Like,
some
it's a
pretty
whole-
bad ones this season. You are right. All the
Yeah.
way from Cup down to ARCA, man. It's been pretty
Yep.
bad.
It's just kind of predicting where they think you're gonna go, and then sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it's like half a car width in between you, and your car just gets kind of bucked.
Well, they say
certain
minimize
way.
it by no aggressive movements because it's gonna think where you go when it net
Okay.
codes. So if you just make,
Right.
but still, it still happens. I don't think that was egregious enough for iRacing to think he was gonna run into him because they were both coming off the corner perfectly. So just one of those things that happens. Dayoff was running really well. So was Chase Keller. We'll see if Andrew can make a move. I feel like he was settling into third pretty good and kind of staying right there. But who's at front of these races is not who's always at the end of the race. We found that out Sunday night with Chris Weiniger taking away the truck win.
Yeah.
After leading about 8 foot of 170 laps for the win.
Good
Gotta
job, Chris.
Yeah, good
You
job,
stayed-
Chris.
Oh, you stayed out of it, buddy.
He's a Jerome Bettis of Truck Series.
He's probably watching now.
There's Tim Taylor coming out on
Oh,
track.
guy just
Hopefully
come- oof.
hopefully he needs to keep that down. Hopefully, and we'll be in good
Yep,
shape
looks
there.
like we're good so far.
Going
Good
right
job.
on
Thank you,
board with Andrew here. Gonna dive down low. Yeah, it seems like that midline really does get a good drive, mid corner and exit.
Right. I think you get into that middle line, or you drift up a little bit high, and then you try to cut it down and straight line it off the corner. You know, and try to keep it as straight as possible. I think that's where they're getting loose, is they're throttling up when they have a bunch of wheel into it coming off the corner. You know.
Yeah,
So.
a lot of wheel inputs by Andrew. We'll see if that hurts some tires later in the run. A lot of times you really just want to use the RPMs to kind of help slow these cars down a little bit. But sometimes, man, on these short tracks, it might take you 30, 40, 50 laps to really get in a good groove and find your line.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And kind of figure out. I mean, you could run practice all day long by yourself, but until you get other cars on the track and see what they're gonna do, and how it feels, where the best spots are to kind of make moves, and where you can take advantage. It's yeah, it takes a little bit to get that down.
That's a good racing. Good race. I mean, we kind of started just like this in the truck series too, though.
It's kind of strung out front. I mean, Dayhoff's got it's not much of a lead, but it's a significant lead. And those top probably 10 to 12 trucks are pretty strung out, and then there's a group of them back here about 18th to 20th.
Yeah, it's who we're on right now. It's
looks
like we're looking at Jason Kraft.
Nice save. 77 got in.
Ooh, 48 got in the wall right there.
Yeah.
Whole lot of stuff going around Jason Kraft if somebody gets on the inside of him there.
That's the new guy, Mason. He held his line there. Reno got into him a little bit, but I mean, they both. That's gonna happen here. The car on the bottom is gonna drift up into the car on top, and it's gonna happen. There's gonna be contact. You just gotta try to minimize it and try to keep it, stable.
I'll tell you where I wouldn't want to be. There's a lot of guys rubbing that outside wall, trying to rip the top, and they're just not able to do it very well. We got the 9 already missing a bumper, but he's still out there.
I didn't try it in these cars. I did try it in the trucks. You gotta you really gotta pay attention to your entry, and then get the car kind of planted, or the truck planted, and then you can kind of rip that line. But it's the braking is you gotta be pretty precise on the braking, I would say.
Dayhoff is really running away with this, ain't he?
16 just got into 45. He got into him good. Everybody checked up though. Oof.
Just about
good
where
job
first
checking up, guys.
Dayhoff, man, he had a 2.5 second lead. He is definitely
You didn't want to
there.
see that.
No, he did not. 16. Yeah, let me rewind this just a little bit more. Yeah, 16 is going low below the apron, just like you talked about, and drifts up into Brent McKee of the 92. A little bit Necco, but he was probably going to hit him anyway. Had it saved, it looks like. What happens here?
I don't know what it was. No, Corey Moore came off of 4. I don't know if he got loose and came down on the 16. It was right after the 16 got into the 92. It was right on the front stretch right after that.
Okay, yep, that's about where we're going right now. We're about to cross the. Yeah, I think Corey Moore just drifted down a little bit. See how bad he hits the wall.
Sure did. Just barely, man.
Yeah, but that's all it takes on these tracks. And he's drifting up, holding brakes. Yep, good job, everybody. Way to miss that, see that coming. This is really hard to see these wrecks happen, as we found out in Truck Series.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they come up on you quick. You lose your vision. These things have those bigger spoilers on the back of them too. I'd just say the 16. I mean, I was using that seam line to try to stay below on the front stretch. He kind of drifted up a little bit. I mean, there's still more room up there, but I mean, I was always trying to stay below that seam line or right on it. He crossed over it a little bit, and then 45 came off the wall a little bit. Just kind of a racing deal, but egregious, really.
Looks like Dayhoff saving a little bit of fuel with these 2 cautions. Probably should be able to make it. Anybody get the lucky dog? There has to be some people lapped down, right? Yeah, Tim Taylor, 7 down.
Yeah.
Well, being 7 down, having equipment issues, now he can just go out there and just run clean laps. I seen him racing with other people during that. Personally, I think I would just sit back, get some clean laps logged, and not even bother about racing everybody, especially since you're 7 laps down because of that equipment issue we had.
Yeah, he might have pitted, accidentally and didn't get the lucky dog there.
All right.
A bunch of contact there, so that was good. That was a restart. I'm curious. John Shields is just cruising around the back right now. He was one of the faster guys in the practice the other night, so he might just be trying to stay out of it here.
Not a bad
Scattering.
decision. You think Brandon Dayoff in the trucks is just really giving him a leg up right here, racing in that truck series to get such a commanding lead before that last caution, or you think it's just him
I'm sure
being
that
real?
helped. It definitely helped. We got a slow car on the backstretch. 92 looks like he's coming into pit. There was some melee, a couple corners. No caution, but 92 got some damage and had a caution. It's got to be a caution, yeah. But yeah, I think
Yep, Robert
that is definitely
Cheswick.
giving Dayhoff a upper hand here. Just the 170 laps he ran, so.
Robert Cheswick. See how this wasn't his fault. Oh, no. Just rear ends of 77 there. Maybe
Yeah,
different
23
braking
took a
points.
Evasive action. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to McKee. Something happened to him. Try to go back and look at that. Oh man, they were unsurprised though. 77 got into him hard, sent him sideways and into the wall. Everybody checked up and everybody was just in a clump.
Oh, well,
Survived barely.
yep, survived that. Looks like Robert, yeah, he just kind of went low, came up, and didn't check up enough time. Probably missed his braking point there and kind of turned to 77. But not too terribly much damage, and looks like Andrew is going into the pits there. Go ahead and get his feel. I wonder if he's going to try to get tires. I don't know what he's doing there. I'll tell you what, though. Go ahead and bring up Mike Burns in here. I got a request to bring him up.
I don't see him.
Oh, where is he? Oh, well. Can't talk to him. He's not in here.
Oh wait, there he is. I got
Get him up here.
Mike Burns, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, we had to get
Sean in the booth.
Yeah, we had to get you in there. I see it was requested.
Hey.
So we figured we get you up here, man. Hey, I mean, 11th right now. Not too bad. Are you starting to get in the groove here on this track or what?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't practice at all. I was a little busy over the week, so I wasn't able to practice. So I'm actually kind of surprised I'm here.
How are you feeling about the track? Like, is it starting to come to you yet? I mean, is there a line you like that you feel comfortable with, or are you still in the process of figuring it out?
I'd say I'm still figuring out, man. Honestly, I'm just winging it right now, hoping to get a top 10.
Well, that would be a good winging it, man. Well, pace car lights are about off, so we'll let Sean get you back down in there.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, those busy work weeks suck sometimes, man. You just can't get the practice in that you want.
I'm sure some of these younger guys got a bunch of kids running around and family stuff to do.
Real good jump by Colton. Was able to really get on the tail of Brandon Dayoff.
He's feeling some pressure now, Dayhoff, though.
Yeah, he is. We'll see if Colton has the pace to really keep up with that. I mean, Colton is a quick driver at certain tracks, as long as his VR is working good.
He was pretty fired up because he did the practice last night. He sent me a message. We were going back and forth a little bit, and he was pretty happy about his pace and where he was feeling about the track. He just wants to try to be clean. You know, that's going to be the key is make it to the end here.
And look who
No
we have
stage
right behind
points.
him now.
Yeah.
A newcomer to the league, Nathan McMurray, fastest guy in
Nathan
practice.
Murray, not
Oh,
Nick Murray.
sorry. I actually know a Nathan McMurray. I work with a guy with that.
That's
Yep, that's going to throw me off all season.
Quinn's going into the pits for some reason. Not sure what happened there. There's a couple guys that got a bunch into it. So I'm not sure.
I'm really surprised how.
Just a couple.
Ooh, the 15 spins out there.
Oh.
That'll be a caution. I don't think anybody hit him. Oh, Brett McKee. Or no, the 26. Or was that Brett McKee that ended up getting him? Coming around that corner, you just can't see anything.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that one. I mean, but yeah. Oh, he did. He checked up and just got loose when he hit the brakes, I think.
Yeah, I watched it live too. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Did Burns get into him there, or let me see here.
Oh, did Burns get into him? Let's see here.
I'm not checking it out right now. He did.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did.
He drifted a little
He
up.
must have slid the front tires, man. That's what I'm saying about drifting up in the middle of they get a little bit of wear on these tires, and you just drift up if you come in too hot. That's why I run that brake bias. So I don't slide the front pretty much. I get loose. I don't slide the front.
You guys did good to miss that. Where did Drew go to? I know he went in the pit. There he is in 12th. I think he was able to make it through all that. Oh, I don't know if Dayhoff wants to see this. The way he was running, he probably would rather see green flags here. Be honest with you, because
I would think so, and extend that lead, right? I mean, that's what I would be looking to do.
it definitely. I just think he has the pace. All these cautions and restarts in these 10 laps are going to let guys kind of start figuring out the track. So if it stays green, that's just less time. Like you get a bigger gap before they figure out the track, you know?
And people dropping in right now, getting new tires, and I know stage points don't matter, but I mean, it could flip kind of where your position is on track.
Oh yeah, here in just a couple laps. I mean, we're going to have pretty much just like what is it, 43 is it?
46. So we got
46,
10, but,
yep.
I've only heard a couple people yell on the radio a little bit, so it hasn't been too bad for a short track. I know it gets frustrating sometimes, but it hasn't been nothing crazy. It's just, you know, what happened. Kind of deal.
Short track racing.
Yeah, that's it. Man, last night. I mean, last night felt like short track racing at Kansas.
Oh,
Gen 6. Woo!
well, like Will said, those things are really aero dependent, so you kind of get in a real tight group. And although, I mean, we were getting separation, it just took a while. We get ready to start off here as Dayhoff takes the lead. Jace Keller right outside of him. Colton Lanford right behind the 51. Should get a good jump with him. And then two newcomers. Oh, then Forrest Martin. He's like 4th in points, too. He's up there as well. That's good for him. Colton wisely decides to back off just a little bit there before he gets in Jace Keller.
Yeah, I'd be watching. If I was up in the top 5 or whatever, I mean, I'd be watching my pace and trying to keep my tires under me right now. Well, I mean, I guess they're going to be pitting here soon, but maybe not. But I wouldn't be pushing, though, because if you push, that's when you're going to get loose and something bad could happen, you know? Yeah, we got a long way to go, so.
Ooh, Drew's getting loose there. Yeah, Drew's on the way to make his way back up there as well.
Oh, inside wall. And 55. Keep it going, buddy. Oh, nope, you got it turned around. We're 7, so no, this will not be the stage or the comp caution. Go one more run here.
Yep, and let's go back and see what we had in there. We'll probably have a green, white checkered. Oh, looks like 55.
Yeah, just a
and
short little 3-lap run.
it's like 55 of Cameron Dinkle. I thought, just rewinding it back, I thought maybe Kraft got on the back of him, but it looks like he come up on the 54 really hard. Had to kind of brake check, locked it up a little bit, and got sideways. Probably nowhere for Kraft to go, but no, Kraft never does even touch him. He just gets spun around there. Was all that. Hit the wall. Oh, but then re-spins out. Oh, but then spins out again. It's hard when you get on that grass to keep it straight, but I guess so. That's all. Nobody else involved. Just kind of a self-caution there. Self-spin caution, so. See on the track, man, some those transparent guys. Those are guys in the pits. We have Scott Rush out. I don't think he ever got to start the race.
Might be a smart move. 64 just dropped into pits. I like that move a lot. Get your pitting done now. Kind of flip it when everybody's going to go in on the comp caution.
100% with it being right here. Yeah.
Yep. No points involved. It's just a track position move.
DK was showing a crash there. It was just them stopping on the track, letting people by.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, man, on these short tracks.
Is for sure.
Mine is, he asked for a clear black flag. I'm not sure what happened.
I can go back and look. The number 9 real quick. Or I guess you can, but I can.
Yeah, I'll look at it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Before you clear it. What was it for?
I already cleared it. My bad. He'll get the penalty for it, right?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Like, just ask him what it's for, because if it's passing the pace car, it's never wrong.
It was passing under yellow.
Oh, well. Yeah, we'll have to check it out. It's all fine, Danny. It looks like Dayoff elects to go with the high side here. First time he kind of changed this up, and then I guess he wants to get that run real quick as we will just have a 1-lap shootout. Oop, was that a...
That's it.
Well, that'll make that. That's Nathan McGee here. Indy number 26. No, he's just having a bad race, or he's just finding himself in bad situations today. Looks like Braden's about to push it 3 wide there. They just kind of meet in the middle there. The 28 and the 26 just kind of meet in the middle. Like 28 started coming down just a little bit. It's like Mike Burns was able to... Oh, there's a car there. There's a car there. Nope, he did not make it through. He got a little X, but...
Who you thinking you want to talk to here, Sean? You want to talk to our leader? Is that
Yeah.
Raiden Deanny? I don't think we even talked to him. Let's see if he's on the radio somewhere. I don't think he is, darn it. I don't see him.
Get Jace Keller in here. See how he's feeling about it. He's been running pretty good.
Let me grab him. I'll grab him right now.
Yeah, sure.
Get Jace up here.
Just
Hey,
not with
Jace. This
Andy.
is Hey, Jace. Sean and Sean up in the booth. How you doing, bud?
I'm making it. How you doing?
All right. How's the race going for you?
It's been pretty good. I'm surprising myself here at a short track, considering I know I'm not very great at these.
You're surprising us too. No, you've been running up there pretty good and keeping up with Dayhoff for the most part. So, and it looks like you got Andrew right behind you now. So should be a pretty good battle going forward.
Yeah, that's what scares me, having Andrew and Colton behind me. That scares me.
You got a couple guys in front of you now too. Obviously, they kind of flipped the stage, as I would call it, or the comp caution. So good luck getting around them guys, and wish you the best, bud.
I appreciate it, guys.
I wonder if he's worried about them because they're a little aggressive, or worried about them because they're fast.
Colton's right behind him too.
But we'll see. I'm sure Andrew's going to try to push his way forward, and Colton probably will too. Oh, a little check up there on Jace and Colton. Colton was just hit the back of Jace.
Somebody's turned. 35 got turned. Get it going, 35. Let's go.
He's getting it going. Kind of spun out in the pits. I don't know if he's going to need a black to be cleared on that one. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. We have a rollover. I think that was may have been Jace Keller. I'm not sure.
Oh, you gave him the bad voodoo.
Or Mike, I can't see. It's just a white vehicle.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Don't ruin it for everybody watching now. This. See Michael Byrne. There.
64.
Oh, yep. It's 64.
Oh, it was Jay's.
Was it really? I see that.
Yeah.
It looks like 65 got in the wall. Oh, Mike Burns was running so good there too. Got caught. There, see, Jace Keller is going for a ride. That is the old broadcaster's curse. I'm sure that inflicted quite a few people in that one. I'll tell you what we're going to do, though.
Yeah, Jace went for a ride. Man.
We're going to get Jace Keller. We're going to get on that onboard. All right, here we go. See a little checkup with that 54. 54, yep, got loose coming out of the corner. Nothing he can really do. And I'm flying through the air. You know, after that, everybody really checked up really nice. So, like, that could have been really bad of people collecting there. Well, and Colton somehow made it out of that. Kind of want to see how he made it out of that. Because he was right next to Mr. Keller when that happened. Ooh. Colton did get a little damage there. Looks like his bumper is barely hanging on.
I'm not sure what the 35 is doing. Oh, and there you go. Sorry, everybody. I was just thinking out loud for a second.
It happens, my guy. We got Braden leading the way here. Gregory Van Diaz, Brandon Dayhoff, Andrew Holden, Cole Lanford, and Forrest Martin up here. Braden takes off. Yeah, I don't feel like they have. What stints are they on? Let's hear. Oh, he's on a 36 lap stint. Braden is. So he's really getting out there, though. I mean, if there's enough green. I think Dayhoff will be able to run him down. Got a good battle here. As Andrew passes for third. Oh, was that Colton getting loose back there, I think, coming out of the corner. They will keep it right. Like our track temp hasn't, looks like it's stayed stagnant right now, still at 81-degree track temp. A couple people making their way in and out of the pits. Got someone in the wall there. Looks like Tim Taylor's in the wall. Out on the grass. Off the racing service, so that's good. Take a look here at Jace Keller after that few barrel rolls he had, sitting there in the 15th position.
Fixed that car up pretty good, huh?
He did. I'm just glad he's okay.
He almost got took out again.
That infield medical center really does a swell job. We got 55 getting really loose there. It's gonna get Jace having to check up a little bit.
See if Braden Denny can get stay up there, kind of flip that stage or comp caution. And
Oh, he didn't even
he's
flip
hanging
the
in there in
stage.
third.
He's on 43 lap stint. So
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, he didn't flip anything. He just, I don't think he's took tires since the get-go.
Yeah, he's staying barely in front of Stapleton. Stapleton's taking it easy on him right now.
Looks like we got, there we go, as Burns wisely kind of gets out of the way of Dayhoff and Drew there. Stewart definitely starting to
Looks
run
like,
away with it there.
Stapleton got underneath him, but then kind of backed off there. There's another car coming on the outside. Who is that?
Brent
Nathan Murray. He's
Escanaro.
making a move.
Yeah, it's Escanaro and Forrest Martin.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yep. You're right. They can't get around him.
Hey, yeah, there
He's
you
holding
go.
his own.
Well, you know, maybe those tires will start equalizing a little bit.
Oh, for sure. Especially if them guys behind him are pushing.
You
It's
know,
running
we,
a good line, though.
you know,
Oh, wreck in front of them, car. Let's get around them, guys. Oh,
definitely no caution yet. Oh, down to 5, just rear-ended there. Deagle there. Oh, his hood is up. His hood is up. Oh, he's going up on the track.
onto it, brother. Yeah, he might be. Tim Taylor is stopped on the track pretty much. Yep, and that's the caution, and he disappeared. So.
Yeah, there we go. It's he can't see. I'll show the viewers what happens when that hood pops up there. It is not a fun ride. Him trying to get down, and yeah, he probably lost all his input.
Yeah, I know he's been the last couple races
Oh.
had some trouble with some
Oh yeah,
equipment or something
yeah. It
going
just
on, so-
overcorrected. He's trying to get it down, and Brent just runs into the back of him, but he doesn't have any control over that. Comes across, hood comes up. All right, we will rewind that. Let's see if Braden comes in. I would think he's coming in, right? As we'll take out this cockpit view of Tim Taylor here and watch his view when that hood comes up.
Like Ziegler had a problem with his game freezing up on him. That's not a good thing to happen.
Yeah, he probably has. Well, I'm sure
So
he's.
we're halfway. They're gonna have to pit one more time. It's at least.
This, it looks like
So-
Dayhoff is in the pits, as well as Drew.
Is that Mike Burns out front? Uh-oh.
I mean, he just had some damage too, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, where's he gonna cycle back? Oh, he's a lap down. He'll get away around. Stapleton, I think, is gonna be on point.
Right sides for the number 3 and the 51.
Oh no, Forrest Martin.
Left sides for the 3 and 51. Yep, so they got 4. They got all 4s.
How we
Forrest
doing
Martin.
tonight, gentlemen?
What's up, man?
Figured I'd come by and see what's up.
Yeah, come on, check out some IRP with these ARCA guys. Pretty fun race so far.
So yeah, Forrest Martin takes the lead. Jason Kraft second, Stapleton, then Thad Miller, Cale Deese, Andrew Ziegler. I mean, Andrew's in a good spot with his equipment malfunctioning and game freezing up. Keller went
yeah.
upside down and he's in 7th.
He went upside down like 3 times there in one setting. And it looks like Drew, Halloran, and Dayhoff have come out about 13th and 14th. As well as Braden. So 12th, 13th, and 14th. So that should be pretty good here as Forrest Martin takes off there. Hopefully he didn't go a little too early. Got the pretty good lead here on this back stretch. See if Kraft and John Stapleton here. Watch them battle. Looks like Kraft has got the pass down and done.
Be interesting to watch Dayhoff and Drew back here try to get through this traffic. They're battling each other, and I think they should work together to get to the front and then sort it out later. That would be my plan of attack, anyways.
Definitely, they are about 22, 23 lap different on tires, so they have the best tires out there.
Already strung out though. Maybe it took a couple laps. Seems like there's a top 10 group that kind of pulls away. Another 3 lap. Okay. They made it work. Good job, guys.
Well, Dayhoff and Drew will enter that top 10 here shortly. I'm sure they don't mind that it's getting strung out a little bit, so they can make their passes easier on their brand new tires.
They caught up to the 16, so we'll see how easy they're able to get by him. He's been in that kind of group right behind them guys. He's holding his own.
Yeah, it looks like Braden is kind of liking that low line and then exiting high there, while Drew is just staying around the midline.
Well, Drew drops it down low there.
Yeah, try to get that pass done. Because Braden's going to get a run
Yeah.
coming off, though.
Yep. And Dayhoff's going to follow. 16. Good racing now. They're coming up to some traffic here that appears to be a little slower, so.
Dayhoff really ripping that wall there.
Kraft's going for the lead, though. He's pushing hard to get in front of Forrest.
Oh, well, let's go over there and check that out. Oh, he sure is, isn't he?
Oh! Around the outside. Oh!
Oh, yeah, Forrest didn't leave him too much
Inside.
room there. Keep it down. Just keep it down, Kraft. There you go. It's a good job
There we
blowing that up
go.
because he was going in hot. Good racing up there with Forrest Martin and them two. Not taking each other out. Good close racing there.
I think Joe Ketchmar has entered the chat. He's battling Dayhoff back here now. So maybe he was just laying back earlier and now he's making his move.
I think this is a really clean race for Jason Kraft, and if he stays out front, he's going to find himself off that IPL for sure. He wasn't on it by very much, so.
I felt like in the truck race, that's where you needed to be, even if you had older tires, is to just try to stay out front and wait for them to equalize, and then hopefully you can just stay out in front of everybody, because even if you were 5 or 6 back, it was kind of, just battling everybody's lines. And
Yep, and it looks like Drew has gotten around Dayhoff, though. Looks like he's 2 or 3. Oop, I just heard an accident. There's a load motor or something.
92's in.
We're watching Nathan Murray right now, battling Drew. Drew is really pushing out the limits coming off them corners. He gets a little squirrely every time on them exits of those corners, but he's pushing that car to the limit. So, which is good. That's why he's making all these moves. Now he's got John Stapleton right in front of him now, kind of slowing him up a little bit. We'll see if he decides to push it 3 wide or actually wait.
Oh boy, this is. Yeah, hopefully Drew and them guys with better tires don't start, burning their stuff up too early here. They're gonna have to make it last a little bit, especially if we stay green here for a little bit.
It's going to be really interesting if it stays green for a long while. Because these guys that are on there, well, here, uh-oh. Jason Kraft has got out with.
He's checked out.
Yeah, all right. A
said,
really
"See you
good
guys."
lead. Yeah, he's up to a 2.5 second lead. So the problem is they are on lap. A lot of these guys are on lap 40. Okay, we can only go about what you say about 42 race laps.
I think yeah, probably 40. Yeah, probably 40 to 42. Oh, a little wreck on that back stretch. Keep it going, buddy.
Oh, they
kept it going. Escarino, good job, bud.
It's not what some of these guys wanted to see. These guys are, because they're going to have to come in, and then Dayhoff and Drew and those guys at pit are going to be out there. And then a caution will probably come out after that pit cycle. Ooh, Jace really got slowed up there by that lap car, and Drew's able to take advantage of that and get right around, and Dayhoff's coming around too. So we got Jason Crabb, Andrew Holloran, Brandon Dayhoff, and Jace Keller. Kind of what we expected, except Jason Kraft is out there leading. And there it is. There's the caution. Braden,
16, I
yeah.
think, yeah.
Braden has crashed, and that is going to be a lifesaver for those guys like Jason Kraft that was on about lap 42 of their fuel run. A couple cautions in there that you can get. So they could have got a handful more laps, but that was it. As we're checking out the 16 of Braden here, it looks like he is drifting up a little bit. Like him and Joe Ketchmar are just going up the track there just fine.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Ketchmar gets
Ketchmar
loose.
got
Yeah,
loose.
yeah, Ketchmar got loose and hooks Braden there. Yep. Let's see if he gets a not too much damage there, as long as he stays put. Okay. Not too much damage there. Probably not going to have to use a fast repair, but you have to be careful with these short tracks, man. You can't stay in the pits very long without getting lapped.
Yeah, Joe just got loose. He was on that top side trying to just, get around the 16, obviously, but got a little loose up close to the wall there.
Well, that puts Andrew Holleran up here up front with Brandon Dayoff right behind him and Joe Ketchmar in third. Curious to see with these freshies, looks like Kraft is going to come out about 7th, 6th, now 5th. If he gets those fresh tires and gets to come out 5th, that's going to be really good.
Some guys that just came out of pits, there's no way they beat the pace car out.
No, they're not. You see them, they're going to have to fall back, slowing down.
The 35 is going to have to back off, I think. But
They will. iRacing will tell them here. Same with the 26. Yeah, so Kraft on this so it looks like 4th through 11th should be on fresh tires. 12th. Yeah, so just the top 3 are on 22 lap old tires. So we'll see if they can hold off. They have the pace to hold off some of these guys with their tires, so we'll see. As you may want to ask them if they need to extend it, as the lights are off on the pace car and people are still finding their way around the track. Pace car just dived off.
no, just extended it. So we'll see what happens there. That's what messed it up the other night.
Well, no, we did it well after. The pace car is going to come back out, so. Why is he going? Didn't you tell me? Tell him this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he just hit it a little late. There you go. Tell him to check out for the pace car. Pace car is back out. Coming out of 2 right now. All right, they're all good to go.
I did it again because they were not ready. I want it to be fair. Sorry. Extra pace lap for you guys.
Oh, yep. Oh, no problem. When in doubt, just hit it early.
Yeah, that's why I just didn't want it to get messed up again and just give them time to get lined up. And it's probably unnecessary to tell you the truth looking back on it, but
Nah, it's all right.
Second decision I made.
Oh, one little pace lap ain't going to hurt him.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh. Not these guys. That's just one more clean lap they get to get down.
Heck yeah.
I'll lower that IPL percentage by 1,000th.
This has been some short track racing. I'll tell you that.
It isn't bad. It's no worse than the trucks. It's been a pretty good race, really. Had a few pretty good stints too, so really good. There we go. Andrew takes off there. Dayoff with a good jump as well. Should stay pretty close to him there. That'll be a good battle up there. I want to see what Keller, Kraft, Miller, and Forrest Martin can all get done being the next cars down on the fresh tires. So hopefully we get a good
Couple
stint here.
guys that got black flags are gonna have to pit. I don't know. Maybe just a little contact under caution on that restart.
Looks like Dayhoff's already made the pass there on Andrew. Andrew's gonna look on the
Keller's
inside.
Keller's just 51's blinking a little bit. Are you seeing that, or is it just me?
No, he did blink out a little bit. Oh, do we have a wreck in the back? Oh, we do.
Yep,
We do.
17.
Yep. 22 or 24 of Gregory Van Ness. 24, I believe that is.
Vadnai would be, I believe, the
Vadnai.
pronunciation for that.
It's Van Ness. Till he tells me otherwise, sir.
I think he said it was like mayonnaise. So Vadnais.
Yeah, bad days. Oh yeah, Josh Rebel just drove in real deep there. And turns 24 of Gregory there would collected that I think that was Murray.
I think that's what we're seeing though. We're seeing that loose condition off, and it's drawing people down into the car underneath them. We've seen that multiple times now. Which, when I was practicing, I couldn't get this car to get loose, but
All right.
Keller went from upside down multiple times to he's sitting in pretty in third.
He's sitting pretty in third. He has the best tires of the everybody in front of him are on those 30-lap old tires right now. So he's sitting real good. As we got Brandon Dayhoff, Andrew Holleran, Jace Keller, Joe Ketchmar, Jason Kraft, Thad Miller, Braden Deany, John Stapleton, Cale Dees, James Boca, Christopher Moreland, and Forrest Martin there. A lot of players that are in the race for the chase still in this top 12 or so. Should have pretty good points tonight. They could finish out strong. Feel like there's been some long pace in this one.
Them short tracks will do it to you.
Should be one to go now. Dayhoff's going to take the outside. Interesting. Good restart by Dayhoff.
Over here. Oh, he was
Whoa,
able to
knocked
save
him
it.
straight.
Ketchmar was able to save it
knocked him
there.
straight.
Ooh.
See if Keller got anything from these top two. See if Kraft can get back up there. He's worked his way up to 5th now, so.
I believe he will with the tires. They just have to have some green flag run-ins, and I think they can equalize out because Dayhoff and Holleran are just faster than everybody else. But with the 30-lap tire difference, it should equal out pretty good. So I'm curious to see if we actually get another 20, 30-lap stint of where everybody's going to shuffle out to.
getting down to crunch time though with how fast these laps turn here. So looks like we got a battle for the lead right now between Dayhoff and Holleran. I know Holleran's been making some waves this season, on and off the track. He's looking to try to see what he can get. I see Dayhoff blinking a little bit. I don't know if that's just on my end, but if Drew's seeing that too, that's going to be kind of hard to battle with. But as I say that, he makes a dive to the inside. He's at the left rear quarter panel, doesn't quite get him though. These two are going to be battling hard for the lead as these laps continue to wind down.
Yeah, Drew's been diving
Yeah.
it down in there, but it seems like Dayhoff's always getting that real good run off that, and just like that. Dayhoff's extended it out right now.
Yeah, I've always mentioned, you know, the more you gain on entry, the more you're going to lose on exit. And I mean, this is the perfect case scenario of it now. And especially too, one thing that I've learned at the short tracks is the harder you drive it in, you know, the more you're asking of the tires on the front end of things. And I mean, you can see now, I know Wilder, you were saying you didn't ever get these cars to get loose, but I bet you Drew's having to turn this car, you know, to the left so hard just to get it to rotate that when he's throttling up, that's where he's losing his drive. And that's what seems to be happening here, because now the gap is about 6/10 and is going to continue to increase at this rate.
He is, and we'll go ahead and I noticed that earlier. He's really sawing that wheel. As we'll go ahead and take cockpit view of Drew here. He really got her cranked down to try to diamond that corner to get a straight exit speed.
I mean, they're going to have another pit stop though, so if he can just hang out there, you know, and just stay where he's at, hold that position until the pit stops come, maybe he can make a run at the end here. But yeah, I agree with you. That kind of creates that kind of, you self-create a tight entrance and then a loose exit by that method, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, see, Dayhoff's just staying a little bit smoother watching the cockpit views going through the middle of the corner. He's also just electing to stay right there in that second seam.
Yeah, he's not moving around on the track too much. You know, that's another thing too that, I mean, hell, I've even been guilty of it. I think we all have. But you know, Dayhoff is doing a good job of just holding a consistent line where, you know, Holleran again is really asking a lot of his tires. You know, when you diamond the corner or when you do that kind of early entry like that, and then you turn it hard and get that drive off, you're just physically covering more surface area of the track. And that's what's going to allow that right front tire to continue to wear and wear and wear, and then eventually you're going to have nothing left. And you know, both front tires at a track like this are important too. You know, we talk about the right rear all the time in the ovals, but it's really both the front tires at a short track like this, and then the left rear as well can really get spicy if you're not careful.
Well, did you happen to catch our truck race Sunday night?
I caught bits and pieces, but I was not able to make all of
Those.
them.
How were the?
Big
It
lift
was
from Drew right there too, by the way.
it was a real good race. You know, quite a bit of caution for those truck guys. I'm watching the battle for Jace Keller and Jason Kraft right now. Seems to be pretty close. Both on newer sets of tires there.
Oh, Keller.
As
going
Jace
down pit
Keller is
road.
going down pit road, yeah.
So Drew.
Drew needs to. Keller, I don't know why Keller's going down pit road. Unless
This is where it gets scary, too, because
yes,
and now we see Dayhoff peels off, but you know, these short tracks where, you know, their lap times are, you know, I don't know what, 30 or so seconds, if that, you know, you're gonna go a lap down for sure,
Craps in
potentially two. So you know, if an untimely caution here, that, I mean, with only 24 to go, probably about 20-ish to go by the time everything cycles out, you're putting yourself in a dangerous position now, because again, if that yellow comes out, now you're a lap down, and only one person is lucky enough to get the lucky dog. So
Jace is out. Drew is out. Just heated those things up. Dayhoff, I assume he pitted a lap later. I think he just changed rights. And Kraft is right behind him.
yeah, Thad Miller's on 90 laps since his last, or he pit on lap 90. D's pit on 91. Martin and Dini, or no, Martin on 99, Dini on 90, and then McLean on 99 as well. So a couple of these guys here are going to be able to stretch it a couple laps longer, but I would presume that with the amount of cars that have gone down to pit road up to this point, that everybody else isn't going to be too far off.
I think Martin, he is on a 19 lap stint. You can get about 42 out of this, so I believe Martin will actually be able to make it. And also maybe McLean is on 19 as well.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
So if it stays green, those two guys
They're going to be real close.
they're going to
but
be real
I
close.
think they might be able to make it.
Well, I mean, even if they get a caution too, I mean, again, they're going to be a lap ahead, at least for, I would presume, another 10 laps or so ish, depending again on how pit cycles work out. But even if the yellow does come out, and even if these two guys pit, everybody that's a lap down is going to have to take a wave around, and they're going to be towards the end of the longest line. So I mean, sure, you can make an argument that there's not that many cars, but that's still 5, 6, 7, 8 spots that they're going to have to gain on track, where these guys were able to just get it by strategy. So it's less wear and tear on the tire, it's less wear and tear mentally, and they don't have to fight as hard because the positions came for free. And Dayhoff gets into the wall pretty hard there as well. You can see he's really pushing to try to get that lap back.
He's
He's-
thinking a lot today too.
Yeah, going on the outside of Forrest Martin there. Looks like he'll be able to get that pass done. That's the difference of those tires as he's blinking out again. Yeah, he just passed him easy. That tire difference is crazy. Well, I mean, we do have 33 cars out here. So, I mean, if you get a wave around, you got to go even behind the lap cars. So, yeah, that's going to be a lot of cars that have to pass back. Unless you get another quick
Well,
caution.
Right, and we've seen that kind of be a trend here later on in the races where the old cautions breed cautions, but there will come a point where, depending on how well these guys are taking care of these tires, there will come a point where that gap is going to continue to just plateau, right? I mean, the tires are getting more and more heat in them every lap until they kind of get to a certain point where they level out. And once that happens, sure, you could be, a tenth or two quicker a lap, but with only 17 to go, 16 this time by, that's not a lot of time to make up ground. So, I mean, again, if these guys are able to make it, I think they're going to be in a pretty good spot, given it stays green, as we see a little bit of contact there between the 98 and the 17.
Looks like Thad Miller and Kale Dees.
Yeah, it looks like
16.
Yeah, that's
They're
actually
all
a
going to have
battle.
to pit here pretty soon. They're going to have to pit here pretty soon.
Yes, they are on lap 34 and 35.
Yeah.
So they got, I don't know how long we went green here, but this is battle for the lead, though.
Yeah, still most definitely an active battle for the lead. And I mean, all this is doing is a couple things. It's slowing these two guys down. It's allowing these guys that just pit to make up even more ground because they were able to pit and get that tire advantage. So, ultimately they literally and figuratively need to pick their battles wisely here, as the more and more that they ride side by side and compromise each other's lines, the more time that they're going to lose. Especially at this point, you've made your bed. You've stayed out, 7-8 laps longer than the guys that pit. You're probably losing a few tenths a lap at least, especially now when you're battling maybe even close to a second a lap. You just have to hope for a caution, and there it is.
And there it is.
Nostradamus, here I am.
What happened there? I don't
Let's
even
see
see a
what happened.
crash.
Yeah, I'll have to look. I don't see anything on my SDK either. I'm not exactly sure. I got a yellow flag, but I didn't get a warning. I see Brent McKee is in the pits. Let me see if that's just by design or if he had an issue.
Now this will be interesting because these guys, now can they save? Now can they save and not go into pits and trap all these guys a lap down? You can guarantee yourself a top 7. Thad Miller's going in, but I mean more of the guys like Forrest Martin, and Forrest Martin is staying out. He will trap all those guys a lap down.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks like.
And he was one of the
Dayhoff-
first one I think that was going to get it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it looks like Dayhoff is presumably the only one that pit and was able to get his lap back. So that's gonna cycle him up to. I mean, I'm scoring him 4th, potentially 3rd. Yeah, well, even now to 2nd is. We'll have to see if that holds true. If that's the case, I mean, Dayhoff's chances have just increased a lot. But like you said, if some of these guys that were maybe lower in the pack were able to stay out and come up with some strategy, I mean, sure, you might not win the race or finish exactly where you want to, but you're still going to net gain a lot more positions than you would if you would have just ran it out naturally.
Right, and Forrest Martin, he was one of the ones that we were talking about that could be really close to making it. Now with this caution, I think can definitely make it. And you're right, Dayhoff is scored at second, but did he get a wave around or a lucky dog?
No, he I believe naturally.
Oh,
We'll see
okay.
here, but I believe he was, like I said, the only car on track on pace that was able
Yep,
to get his
here he
lap back.
comes. Yep, here he comes right now.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that's going to be Dayhoff's race to lose now. Then, I mean, Forrest had pace; he's been in top 5 all race, but there's 16 lap difference in tires there, and
Yeah, but-
Dayhoff
He's had
is
some pace though too. 16's got new tires. We'll
Yeah,
see.
this isn't. I mean, like it's Dayhoff's race to lose, yes, but I don't think it's as clear cut. I mean, you know, you get such an advantage being the lead car on the restarts. I mean, he's going to get a little bit of a jump there, being 17 here. You know, he's going to get that advantage, and he's going to get the clean air. I mean, Dayhoff might be able to get to him, but getting around him is another thing. And you know, the more and more that Dayhoff and Martin choose to battle, the more opportunity it is for guys like Thad Miller, Braden Deeney, Cale D, Sean McLean. You know, that's going to just continue to bring those guys into the picture as well. So, I mean, again, Dayhoff maybe in the most favorable spot, but it's just far from over. 8 to go when we come to the line. It's short track racing. We got a lot of guys hungry for a win. This is far but over.
Andrew Holleran is sitting in the pits. Okay, he's coming out now, but he got trapped a lap down, so you know, it might be a battle to hurry up and get up there and get in front of those guys, get their lap back as we get going green here.
Yeah, Martin gets a great restart. Gets about a car length on the rest of the field up at this moment in time. You see Dayhoff really backing up the entries. He disappears. He's going to get a hell of a run on exit, though. Let's see. He's showing the nose. He's not quite there yet. 17's going to shut that door on him. So 17, clean air right now, showing to be important. But Dayhoff, yeah, just gets an amazing drive right there off the exit of the corner. You can see that Forrest is unable to put the power down.
But we do have Thad Miller right behind him there. Oh, you know what? That's probably good Thad Miller didn't pass him, because now he's going to be on the freshest tires out there and get to start right behind Dayhoff. Maybe. Depends where Dayhoff picks. Looks like Brent Escanaro here.
Yeah, no, Escarino just gets hit. It gets hit by the 55. 55, I'm going to go back and look at it. I don't know if he just got loose on the straightaway, or looks like potentially a little bit of contact there from the 33. Yeah, the 33 just gets the right rear of the 55, and unfortunately for Brent, he has nowhere to go. So Cameron Deacle in more trouble, and I think Escarino should be okay if he has a faster pair. Even if he doesn't, it's a short track. There's enough cars that are a lap down that, I mean, he should.
Jace.
Top 10.
Yeah, Jace got it really good there. Something we found out in the truck series is coming around these corners, you can't see if somebody spun out, kind of like almost a Bristol. It's weird this way it's laid out. As you come around the corner, if somebody's sideways, you hardly have any time to react here.
Yeah, I just purchased this track literally 5 minutes ago, or not 5 minutes ago, but before I hopped in this session. You have yet to turn a lap here, but I can kind of see how that could be an issue here.
Somehow Drew is one of the ones that was able to get the lucky dog.
Yeah, I mean,
look out.
Those cars were a lap down and they got an X, or they went below the mile-an-hour threshold. It will take away that lucky dog.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, and he stayed in the pit, so he was at the very back of the field. So he was able to pass 7, 8, 9 cars there, or to stay out of the incidents. Yes, for sure.
He's going to need a yellow, because he will get an end of line for end of the longest line for being the lucky dog. So, you know, he's scoring 11th on track. It actually looks like he is still showing a lap down at least, though, unless he hasn't actually taken his lucky dog yet.
He stayed in the pits. No, he whipped it around there already. Let me see here. Let's see when that cycles
He
through.
scored 2 laps down.
Two laps down.
He's still, yeah. So looks like Revel right now is the next car in line for a lucky dog.
The only one a lap down. Yes, everybody else is 2 or more.
But I'm sure we'll see. I mean, you know, not to discredit these guys, but I'm sure we're not done wrecking just yet. Again, it's the end of the race. A lot of these guys are hungry for wins, and we're gonna see it. And one thing, I mean, you guys would know more than me from the truck racing from this. I'm seeing a lot of these leaders pick the outside line here.
That wasn't the case, but they started doing that a little later in the run. This is twice that Dayhoff has done it. I think he just feels like he gets a good run coming on the outside here, which is probably not a bad choice because Stad Miller is in third with the freshest tire. So to get him stuck behind Forrest Martin,
Yep.
probably a good call.
Yeah, and me too. I mean, you know, I'm on an ultra wide. You know, I know different people have different monitors, but I've always found it a little bit more difficult to be on the inside of a car restarting just because of the point of view. Maybe that's something to play, but yeah, you called it. I mean, the 46, Thad Miller having to start behind Martin is going to put him at a slight disadvantage here.
Yeah, now we'll see with this. I just don't think with 2 to go he's going to have anything for him, but
I mean, if Martin's able to hold on, though, it's a hell of a run. White flag out here at IRP. Brandon Dayhoff coming off the exit of turn 2 right now. Going to be coming on the backstretch for one last time. See a little bit of contact in the back, but again, the white flag is out.
As Stad Miller is able to pass Forrest Martin there.
Yeah, but I mean, still, if you're Forrest Martin, you'll take a P3, you'll take a podium. I'm not exactly sure where he was when all of the pit cycles went down, but he nets himself 5 positions from where he started the race, and again, he's on the podium, so there's nothing to complain about there. Brandon Deeney's going to come home in 4th, and Cale Deese finishes in 5th place. He's up 12 spots from where he started, and then these next 2 here are tied for our biggest movers. Sean McLean finishes in P6. He's up 17 spots from where he started, and James Bolka in 7th. He's up 18 spots from where he started. So really good gains for those 2 drivers. Jace Keller, unfortunately, he dropped 6 positions from where he started. He finishes in 8th. Josh Revel is up 7 from where he started and P9, and then Drew Holleran still going to come out with a P10. You know, even being a couple laps down. So
that
not
is
too
really
much to
good.
complain about in a field of 33 drivers. You'll take a top 10 all day long.
Oh yeah, especially the way those pit cycles ended. Watch Dayhoff here. Make sure to let these guys know to get the top 3 for their interview, Mr. Wilder. Good race by Dayhoff. He was only about the 8th quickest in practice, so he really didn't think he was going to be able to pull away with the win today.
Looks like we got all 3. You ready?
No, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, that was quick. Right. Boy, they want to get up here and talk to us, don't they?
Yeah, they want to gap.
I'm trying to get his winner photo right now. What who do we have in 3rd? Who do we get to talk to first? That would be
Forrest Martin. I'll get him up here while you continue to do
your
thing over there.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, well, Forrest Martin, welcome to the broadcast booth here, High Velocity Racing League. You get yourself a P3, a little bit of strategy and play. Talk to us, man. How does it feel to end up on the podium here tonight?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Not as good as a win would have. I think I had a better chance if the caution hadn't come out.
Could you have made it on field there? Could you? I said, could you have made it on fuel there if it stayed green? We were looking, and it looks like you and one other guy was able. We thought we were going to be able to make it if it stayed green.
Yeah, I think I was 2 laps too good.
Well, that is a shame for that. So, but still, with those pit strategies, I mean, you had a good race overall. Starting, I believe, P8, finishing 3rd. I mean, overall, pretty good points. I believe you were in 4th in total point standings. So,
yeah, overall, that was a fun race. I enjoyed it.
All right. Well, next week we have. Do we have next week? All these get Kentucky. Yeah, it's Kentucky, which should be pretty fun in these ARCA cars, I believe. I mean, with that being with Kentucky 3 and 4 are always a headache, but plus these cars being a little bit tight, so should be pretty challenging, but pretty fun. You have any experience on Kentucky?
Yeah, Kentucky's one of my favorite tracks, so I'm thinking I'm going to do pretty good next week.
All right, well, good deal. Well, congratulations on the top 3. Anybody you'd like to shout out?
Not at the moment. Thank you, though.
All right, thank you, Forrest.
All right, I'll get Thad Miller up here, P2. Hey, Thad, this is Bryce and Sean up here in the booth. You got a copy on us?
Yes, sir. How are you guys?
Oh, doing pretty good, man. Good race out of you
Good,
tonight.
good.
Come away with a second place finish. Talk to us, man. How does it feel?
That was good. It was a good race. I was hoping for like a top 5, so just the brakes fell just the right way at the end, and I had tires, and I think I was going to be like 6 or 7 laps short. So I was like, there's got to be a caution in the next like 10 laps, or I'm going to be way behind. But it worked out, so it was good.
Happy? You got anything for him?
Oh no, yeah, I think we were talking. I know there was Forrest and another guy that were probably going to be able to make it on fuel, and he just confirmed that they were going to be 2 to go. But we were thinking the same thing, that there was going to be a caution. And then
Yeah.
y'all were
Right.
having
There's going to be one late.
well, you would think, but then we were on a really good
Yeah.
long green flag run there, so it kind of had me worried. I thought it
Yeah, I
was
was
going to be
talking
pretty interesting.
to the 51. I think we should have just like tried to keep him a lap down a couple laps longer, and it would have worked out better. But that's all right. He was fast, So
He was. It
it
looks
was
like Andrew got stuck. Uh, uh, it looks like everybody went about 2 laps down when they pit.
yeah,
Looks like the
yeah,
issue. So not like
yep, yep,
guys, even if they got their lap back, they were still with that many laps short there.
yep,
It was going
yep.
to be hard to come back from. Well, I believe you're doing pretty good in points too. I believe so. A P2 finish will definitely get you
That was
closer to
great.
making the
Yep,
chase.
yep, yep. I have to
Uh,
say hi to my dad because my dad watches every broadcast, and I've never been interviewed in anything. I don't think so. He's probably sitting on the couch unless he's sleeping. So, hi, Dad.
well, hey, that's Dad. Appreciate you watching. Well, I hope he's
Appreciate
not
you.
asleep, and I hope he
Nah.
didn't get to miss the interview.
I appreciate you guys.
Well, we have Kentucky next. You have any
Ooh.
experience on Kentucky?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like the mile and a halfs. I think we'll see.
All right. Well, is there any more shout outs besides your dad you'd like to
No,
give?
no, no. That's good enough. I appreciate it. Thank you,
All right.
guys.
All right. Well, congratulations on your second place
Yep.
finish.
Thanks. Thanks.
I'll let you take it away there with Mr. Dayhoff Happy. Here we are.
Brandon Dayoff, winner here, IRP. How you feeling, man?
My heart's still pounding. I can't believe things just fell into place for me. I was like, I need a miracle to win this race, and it happened.
Yeah, we thought you were going to be. I guess talk us through not being a lap down there, because I guess I was just confused because I thought you were going to be stuck a lap down, but you weren't somehow. So, were you the lucky dog, or were you actually still on the lead lap after the
Uh,
pit cycles happened?
yeah, that last pit, that green flag pit stop I did, I definitely went a lap down. And so I was like, of course, me and Drew were the only ones on that strategy. And of course, for me to even have a slight chance, I had to beat the 3. So I just went in, took 2, and just went straight out. And it only cost me a lap, but when I reversed back on the track, I was right behind the leaders. So I was able to pass them and work my way, get it back the hard way.
I did see you fly by Forrest Martin there. I think he was leading at the time, or at least close to it, and that was only on 2 tires. Man, that was definitely a pretty good pace for only taking rights.
Yeah, I was like, it was a gamble because I already had it, already had it planned in my head. It's like green flag stop, 2 tires, caution comes out, take 4. That's how I went, thought in my head right there.
Well, pretty good. I mean, definitely better than you thought you were going to do, since you were just really hoping for a top 5 and only being about 8th fastest in practice. And you come out with the win, and really, I mean, you were the quickest guy out there all night long. It seemed like so. Looks like you had really good pace. What played into that? Do you think the truck race really helped you, just getting familiar with this racetrack, or you just think you kind of just found your groove in these cars pretty quick?
Yeah, I can't say the trucks helped me. The trucks just handled completely different. So that the ARCA car was a lot looser, carrying more speed in the corners. I just had to figure out the groove. And when I believe I figured that groove out in qualifying, and I just kept with that groove the entire race. And it only worked pretty much if you're up front. Pretty much, if you're in traffic, you purely can't use the groove that much.
All right. Well, congratulations on another win. What is this? Your second one of the season, right?
Yep.
Well, that should definitely keep you in the points lead, a little bit closer to that season championship with only a few races to go in the regular season. But we do have Kentucky next. How do you feel about Kentucky?
Kentucky is. I like Kentucky, but sometimes it comes out and bites me. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it definitely should be a pretty good race. We'll see. We'll see how these guys handle uh, that 3 and 4 tricky corners there, especially how tight these cars are. So definitely going to
Oh
be
yeah.
some braking going in there. All right. Well, anybody you want to shout out, man?
I like to shout out my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me another day to race with y'all. I think HBR, they did a wonderful job, especially tonight. Uh, they were, some bad luck, but they were able to recover pretty good. I don't want to thank my wife for letting me do this, and you guys up in the booth. Well, just a fantastic league, and I have fun every time I race with y'all.
Every time, even Monday.
Oh, I get heated, but I still like it. I may get angry, but it's part of racing.
Oh no, you're a good you're a good driver to have in our league, and we appreciate you, man. Congratulations on your first place, a two-time winner now, old two-time.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Wilder. Well, any final thoughts here about this race? I thought it went pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good race. There's some longer green flag runs, and that was pretty good. I think as a series, the whole thing is kind of working out, and guys are figuring each other out. Some new guys joined; they didn't fare so well, got kind of beat up a little bit, so that kind of stinks. I kind of, when you get that first taste of a new league and you kind of get beat up a little bit, kind of sours on you pretty quick. So we'll see. Hopefully, them guys stick with us for a little bit.
Oh, they
But
know
I
it's
think
short
as a
track
series,
racing.
yeah, as a series, I think it's coming around. As a short track, so you kind of expect that. I mean, even in the trucks, I mean, iRating's a little bit higher, more experienced guys, I think. So, and we still had plenty of cautions. I mean, look at the Kansas Gen 6 race, and we still have plenty of cautions. It happens every once in a while, but yeah, I mean, overall, I think the series is going in the right direction, and Day Off seems to have a good lead now. He's way up there ahead of everybody, so we'll see if anybody can run him down here the rest of the season.
Right. Well, we will reset when it comes to the chase, so and everybody will hopefully hit the ground running. It should be real good racing when we enter the those chase races. Um and no, I thought this was one of their better races, to be honest with you, and I feel like they probably did better than trucks did, with probably an extra driver on track. So I thought they did really good tonight. All things considering, being on this short track, flat track at that. So overall, thought it was a real good race. These guys did pretty good. So as we will go over, okay, there we go. Let's go results here. All right, as we talked to our top three already, first place Brandon Dayhoff, second place Thad Miller, and third place Forrest Martin. Fourth place, KLD's comes away with a good finish, and there's Sean McLean just quietly sneaking his way up into the top five. James Boca as well at P6. Braden is number 7 there. Josh Revel in 8. Jace Keller worked his way back up even after doing a couple tumbles there in P9. And Andrew was able to work his way back up in the 10th. So with him being trapped a couple laps down, him working his way back up at 10th was pretty darn good. Andrew Ziegler in 11th, Joe Ketmar in 12th, John Shield in 13th, Jason Kraft in 14th, Christian Moreland in 15th, John Stapleton in 16th, Quinn McLean in 17th, and Mike Burns. Not a bad finish here at P18 for just buying the track. So good for all these guys. Good race. Check us out on Friday where we are at race 2 of 3 in our championship round. We'll be at New Hampshire in a next gen. And then Sunday for the trucks, we are at Ware Wilder. Is that Michigan?
Yep. Trucks are in Michigan. Yep.
Trucks are in Michigan. And then Gen 6 is at on Monday.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm not gonna lie. Give me 1 second.
We're at New Hampshire. That's where we are.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Gen 6 is going to take their run at pretty much IRP now. Yeah, New Hampshire is almost just like IRP. So the next week here, as you heard earlier for the ARCA series, we will be at Kentucky. Always a tricky track there. See how these guys handle that. But with that being said, good race tonight, and we will catch you guys next time.